Hello, my name is Hector. Welcome back to How to Play FTB Revelation. How is it going? How is everyone doing? Hope you are doing well. Hope you're having a lovely day wherever you may be. Last episode we did some auto crafting using AE2. So I hope that helped people out. And today we're going to look into compact machines. So I've been meaning to do this for a while now, but today is the day that we go over compact machines. So what are compact machines? Let's just bring this up. There's not that much in the mod. Compact, let's actually put machines. There you go. That is all that there is in this mod. And what it does is it allows you to build tiny or fairly big-ish rooms that are set in a different dimension. And what are those good for? You might say, why do I want a little room in a different dimension? Well, it allows you to hide or put certain things there. So for instance, we could put all of this setup in a compact machine so that we didn't have to look at it, and then we could still utilize it. We could put a mob farm in there. We could put loads of things in there. We'll go over that. So to get started with this mod, you need a personal shrinking device, which is a very simple thing. And this actually acts as both a way to travel into the compact machines, but also a sort of manual. Now the manual isn't amazing. It's not like the most comprehensive, shall we say. So it's always nice to have just a little bit more guidance on it. When I got started, I had no idea because the manual's not that great. So the next thing we need to do is get 4 miniaturisation field projectors. And the way you do that is, again, not very expensive at all. And then we need to go and set these up. Now I've already prepared a little area over here, and look at it in all its glory. So this is how you set it up. Now you can go smaller, but my advice is to not do that. Just go for the big one immediately. There's no real reason except that you need a bit of space. But if you go smaller than this setup, you won't be able to make the bigger compact machine. So you might as well just go for the big one immediately. There is 15 blocks in between these pillars. So how it works is, and these are 3 high. The further out you go, the higher these need to be. So the closer you are, the lower they need to be. Okay. So let me tell you how this works. If you put one down like this, and then click on it, just a right click on it, it will show you where you can place another one. And you can see this is how big you can actually make these. But you don't have to. There's literally no point to make them that big unless you just want it to look cool. There's no point, but you can see that is the options. And like I said, the further out you go, the taller they will need to be. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And you can see one of them needs to go here, so we can put one here. Then the same thing will happen if you click on those. You can see where you need to put them. So that is a nice way of sort of knowing. And once you do this, once I put that one down, you can see it makes this cool little laser grid cuboid thing, which looks pretty nice. Now, why have I marked the area? You can see I've actually marked it one smaller than you can go into. And I've also marked the middle. Well, there is a reason for that, and we will go over why I've done that. That just makes it clearer. So you might want to do something similar to that. But there is a reason to doing that. So let us have a look. So all of these compact machines, these are all of them. You can see 3x3, 5x5, 7x7, 9, 11, and then 13x13x13. That is the biggest one that you can do, and that is the insides of the machines. And you can see that's sort of what they look like. Now, each of these, you need compact machine walls, and this is where it starts to get a little bit hazy on how to do this. So you can sort of see you need to do this, and then that, and then that, and okay. So what is all of this? So let us there we go. Let us get some iron blocks, some of that to begin with. So if we look at the recipe, this is the thing that you need to actually do. Use these to build the multi-block. So you can see you need to basically put it like that. This is the output here. This is what you will get out of the recipe. And this here, throw this into the miniaturization field to start the crafting process. Okay, so that is how this works. So we do that. We put that on there. That is the recipe. And then you see this is the miniaturization field. This is this here. Okay. And we throw that into there. Bam. Like that. That does a thing. Very nice effect. And there you go. You can see we've got 16 compact machine walls. Excellent stuff. Now, you will also want to make some tunnels. You might want some redstone tunnels. These basically allow you to filter items and energy through into these compact machines. The redstone obviously allows you to filter redstone signal into. So you might want to make these. So let's make just a normal tunnel. So you can see we need one of these, 8 redstone and a hopper. Okay. Have I got a hopper? Oh, I do have a hopper. How exciting. Come on, can I? Can I not get you? There we go. There we go. So, the recipe, and this is very much why I've marked the middle. It's good to know where the middle is. Like that, and then all the way around here, like so. And again, you can see this is just nice to have that. And then, what was it? Redstone, I'm guessing? Yeah, and then we throw in some redstone. Bam! There you go. Done. And it does its thing. It's a very nice animation. I really do like the animation. And boom, we get the tunnel. There you go. So now, to make tiny compact machines, we need to make a multi-block. So I need a few more compact machine walls. So I'm just going to make a fair few more so that I can show you how to do that. So one thing I didn't mention is that when you throw an item into the miniaturization field in order to set off the process, you cannot be inside it. So you can see if I just do that, nothing happens. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So you need to be outside it. There you go, for it to work. And that's partially because I've got my magnet on, but it doesn't work. So you need to be outside it. There you go. So how do we make these? Well, you can see the same sort of thing. This is the things that you need to make it. This is the output, and that is what you need to throw into to start the crafting process. And you need to make a 3x3 area. So the smallest ones you can see need 3x3 areas, and the largest ones need 5x5. And this is why I've marked out this bit here, which is one smaller than the actual grid. And there's another reason on top of that for doing that as well, and I'll get to that. So let's not make the smallest one. That just needs a 3x3. Let's make this one, because you can see it says you need an iron multi-block, iron to be part of the multi-block. Well, if you hold shift, you can sort of see, well, there you can't. One of these you could, no, this one maybe, there you go. You can sort of see where it needs to go. There you go. You can see in the smaller ones, for whatever reason you can't here, but it needs to go bang in the center. So let us do that. Let's make a 3x3 area like that. Lovely. You put the iron block in the middle, like so. And there we go. Bam, bam, bam. 3x3 area, and then what do we need to throw in? Was it an ender pearl? It is an ender pearl. So let's just grab an ender pearl. Have I got one somewhere? Surely I do. Oh, I don't have very many left. Okay. That's fine, we can go get some more. So again, same thing, throw that in, and you can see it starts to shrink this down. Come on, do your thing. There you go, there it is, shrinking it down, making it work. There we go, and we have a small compact machine. How lovely. So to make a bigger one, it is basically the same process. So let's see, we've got an emerald block, and then you put that in the middle. Okay, so let us do that. Let's get an emerald block quickly. No, come on. There we go. And another ender pearl. Should have just grabbed a few. There we go. So quickly, let me set this up, and you can see this is why the 5x5 is a great thing to have marked out. Right, there we go. It is almost done. So this is right in the middle, so it's one away. Okay, so very important. Let's just close this off. So the rest of the inside is hollow. And the other reason why I had this one away from the miniaturization field is that if this miniaturization field was a little bit smaller, so it went up to this wall, you wouldn't be able to throw in an ender pearl or redstone dust or anything. You have to have a gap basically in order to get something in there. So that is another reason why I made it this size. And this is, like you can see, this is the largest that you can make. So you don't need to make these any farther out. You don't need to put them any farther out. It doesn't make much of a difference. So this is the optimum, I think, setup basically, really. But anyway, let's throw that in, and you can see it does exactly the same. And at the end, we will have a maximum compact machine. So now we have our small compact machines. Look at that, and you can see it says machine 1, machine unused. That's because I've gone into that one. I have not gone into there yet. So it keeps a track of the machine. So if you do move them or anything like that, you're able to keep track of them, which is very nice. It also says, you can see 0 RF, and then it gives you can see that is up, this is the west direction, that is the north direction. Very, very handy, and you'll see why in a moment. So how do we get in there? Well, use your personal shrinking device. If you just click on it, click on any small compact machine with your shrinking device, you will be transported. There we go, we are in here, we are in our small compact machine, which is a 5x5 room. You can see this is how it works. Now, one of the first things you want to do is set your exit. So if you shift and click, entry point set. So this is your, well, not exit, your entry point. So basically, don't put any blocks on this one here, okay? Very, very important. To get out of it, you just have to click on the wall with your shrinking device. So what we're going to do whilst we are in here, well, I thought we would set up a little system, one of the most basic systems that you are able to set up. A pulverizer going into a redstone furnace. So it doesn't even need to be this big, but I thought we'd do it. And like I said, you can do much, much more complicated things. So first of all, let us get this here. Let's put these on the back here like that, and then just add you on there. Come on. There we go. And that is now getting RF, so very nice that these work. Of course, you could just pipe in flux into it using a tunnel, but I want to use the tunnels for items. So let's just set up these first. So I want this to be an input. There we go. I want this to be, an output. There we go. And the bottom I want to be an output. That is basically an output right now. We want that to go into there. So is this auto input is enabled? There we go. This needs to be an input. Thank you. That needs to be an output. Yes. Can I not put that to yellow? Oh no. Okay. No, it's just those two. Okay. That is exactly what we're in. Okay. So how do we do this? Well, let us put you there and you there like that. Okay, so you can see now it says this is facing down. We don't want it to be facing down. I don't want it to be facing north. It can be south. That is fine. I can't remember which one that is. So that is south. I think I'd want that to be north. So just basically keep clicking it. Oh, I clicked it too many times. So if you click it all the way around, you will eventually get it back. So north, yes, yeah, there you go. You can sort of see that as well, relayed. And once you do that, you'll be able to see that this will connect, which is the thing that we want, like so. There we go. And I'm going to put a servo on here just for good measure. There we go, like that. Boom. There we go. So anything that we eventually put in here will get pulverized, then it will send it to the redstone furnace, and then it will send it back out, I believe. Is that, no? this one here, yeah, back out. There we go. So let us see if this works. So the input was south. That is very important to remember. So let's get out. There we go, we are back. And if you click on the small compact machine when you have nothing in your hand, you'll be able to see. Look at that, you can see and look around and see what it does. So south and then north is the thing. So this is north. Okay, so inputs in here. Right, let's just move this very quickly. Let's just put that over there. So we need to put inputs into here. Let's just do a hopper because it's nice and simple, and let's get a chest. I've got a fair few chests, no problem there. Right, so input was there, output was here. Let's put you on there, and let's add an item duct, and you can see again that connects, which means it's working correctly. I don't even know if I need a servo here, but I'm going to add one anyway. So how do we use this? Well, let us chuck that in. So it should go into the pulverizer, turn into sand, then it should go into the redstone furnace and make glass. So we should be getting glass out, and you can see that is in fact going in. And if can we click on here? There we go. I don't know. Yeah, you can't see it working, which is a shame, but let's have a look. How long does it take for us to get some glass? This should work now. If it doesn't, this is going to be embarrassing. There we go, and it's working ever so well. And that is basically how this works. A very, very simple thing, but a very powerful thing. So, for instance, we could, like I said earlier, we could set up all of our A2 crafting in a compact machine. You cannot do an environmental tech thing, but like all of our material stoneworks you could put in. We could put our Draconic Evolution battery in there. We could put loads more machines in there. We could put our Wither Killer in there. Lots of things that you can do. Now, if you want to chunk load these, you just need to make sure that this block itself is chunk loaded. Okay, and you remember you can do that by adding stuff on here, for instance. And the best thing is that once you have all of this set up in there, you can happily break that block and move it somewhere else, and everything that is inside it will remain perfectly as it was. So it's a very amazing system. Look at that, we're getting glass very slowly, but we are getting it. Amazing mod, amazing mod. So there you go, that is compact machines. Hopefully that has helped. If it has, a like or comment is very much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. Do the subscribing thing if that is your kind of thing to do. If you like more of these, if you want me to look at any more mods, then please let me know as well. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Hector. This has been How to Play FTB Revelation, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.